I had a very negative mindset. I was a self-harmer. I used to self-mutilate myself. I was just very, very hard on myself. I didn't believe I could do anything. I didn't believe that I was a good mom. I didn't believe that I was beautiful and that I could accomplish anything. And so what brought me to homelessness was drugs and alcohol. As a young teenager, I was exposed to some horrific things and was a victim to a few things, and my way of coping was to numb it with alcohol and drugs. Then once I had kids, which sounds really bad, but once I had kids and like I was not like the healthy me that I wanted to be, I had met some people that had introduced harder drugs to me, and at that point, like, I loved it, and so I just continued to do it. When you're in your addiction, you kind of, like, you do whatever you can to have a place to stay, or, because I didn't want to sleep on the streets. I didn't want to do that, and so I just had to do what I had to do to have a place to sleep, or a place to shower, and a place to eat. My son was 2 and my daughter was a newborn, well, a few months old, and they experienced a lot of things really young, and I had my kids removed from my care because I knew that was what was best for them. I heard about Shepherd's Door through a friend that I was in rehab with before here, and so I made that call, and I came here, and it was like God called me home. I was completely terrified. I'm not a very open person. I'm not a very vulnerable person. Like, I've learned that here, and I was terrified, and I didn't know what to expect. And like, even the strangers were familiar to me. Like, they were just so warm and welcoming, and like, even though I was scared, like, they made me, like, I mean, I stayed for the year-long program, and now I have my kids back completely, and my case is closed. Like, I don't have DHS involved anymore. It's inspired me, and it's built me into a better person, and it's inspired me to, like, share my story, and like, that's what I want out of it, is to share my story and to be that success story for people to, like, want to get better, to want to do better, to want to build a relationship with God, to want to get their children back, to want to be sober. I believe that I am a beautiful person, and I believe that whatever I set my mind to, I can do it. And I still struggle with the mom thing, but I believe that I'm a good mom, and I believe that my kids deserve me, and I believe that I can be that positive role model for them.